Oh my, well, first of all, I didn't even know you could spawn 2 bosses in this game. Second of all, what did we just do to them? That random run got us almost into the top 10. Welcome back to Goobies, a game I really enjoy just visiting again after some time, and today we are playing as the basic character because that means we have one additional choice when we level up and they're usually of better rarity. What do we want to go for? I think I'll just go for a reroll in case we get lucky, and it looks like we got lucky because now when we lose HP we get Halo, so we get bonus damage, which doesn't sound that great, but once you upgrade it, most of these abilities they become quite crazy, and well, Goobies is all about just build up and then you explode and the enemies explode with you. Now this one over here does sound insane. We have a 5% chance to summon a meteoroid and we deal a lot of damage. 26 damage is actually quite a lot, but you know what I'm a fan of? Just going for a huge amount of attack speed. Because this actually upgrades quite crazily in the future. We also have a healing thingy following me for whatever reason. And the 2 upgrades I went for is double enemies. And I think that more elite spawn, which gives you like a bonus stat. So over here we can pierce enemies, we deal 25% less damage with each pierce, but all in all that's still really good because we shoot out a lot of bullets at once, and if they pierce, well then we hit more enemies, and it also means we trigger way more abilities. The last time we have played it was a lot of fun, we went for the roulette, so when we kill enemies they just drop stuff, but we don't want to go for this again today. Now we could choose to go for more experience, but I think what I'll do instead is we'll go for slash, where each crit has a 20% chance of causing up to 2 slashes to nearby enemies, which is an amazing way to just clear out the enemies without going for the super big booms. The only issue with the super big booms is it's a little bit hard to see anything in the game and all of a sudden you don't know, is stuff dying? Is stuff still alive? Is stuff killing me? Okay, now we are talking. One additional effect, but all attacks now deal 80% damage. That is kind of horrible, but at the same time, you know, we shoot one more projectile out, which means we trigger more things. We start with 4 projectiles and now we are at 5 projectiles. So all in all, you know, we lose a little bit of damage, but for more chance to hit more enemies, and especially when bosses spawn, we can hit all of them into a singular boss. Here we have a choice to choose a legendary, where when the enemies die, they may get resummoned as ghosts and attack enemies, but I'm a huge fan of the chain lightning, so our attacks have a chance to spawn a chain lightning, which deals a decent amount of damage, so I definitely want to go for that, and you can already see it in action. Our slashes are also in action, so we are starting to build up a very good build. The only thing that we would love to have is the tree hugger. This gives us bonus experience if we stand in trees, and if we manage to upgrade it, we will actually get bonus items out of that. But if we don't get it, also not a big deal. Here's the next level, and this one has 4 of the chain lightnings, not more damage, not higher chance. But hey, it means we hit 4 enemies with that, so we can clear the enemies more easily, and we definitely need that because the spawns are doubled. So after a certain amount of time, the boss will spawn and we have to take on him. I'm not sure if this is actually time-based or if this was... Ooh. Okay, more pierce, I don't hate it, but I will just go for the raw damage. If we go for crits, then this is nice. But yeah, eventually a boss will spawn, which I think has to do with how many enemies you have killed. Like, after that point, it just spawns. Though you can just keep killing enemies. My personal feeling is that it's very likely that you see things again you've already seen, so I will just lock in that our damage has an additional crit chance because we already, you know, worked with that, and it has more damage when we critically strike. So not only do we cause these additional slashes when we crit, but we also deal more damage with crits. Oh, 17.5% crit chance, 190% damage, let's go for that. I really like these nuke builds where you actually don't go for insane AoE effects and you just go for something where if you hit the enemy, they just die immediately. And here we have to decide between attack speed and that we have a 40% chance to cause 2 slashes with increased damage. But I think I will first go for the attack speed to make sure this gets maxed out. Because once you get to a higher level, they actually give you bonus effects, and this is what we are waiting for. And after that, you can just infinitely upgrade them to increase whatever effect you get out of it. Here we can decide to go for damage or for crit, but I want to make sure we get closer to 100%. We could check this out somewhere. Yeah, so right now we have 59% crit chance, but we can make a mega crit. Now, I don't know if a mega crit is just if you crit again after a crit, that's it, or if it means it's a multi-crit, because a multi-crit, if you have 400% crit chance, just means you crit 4 total times, and that shoots up your damage like stupid. You may also notice that the rarity went up of the cracked ruby. Over here this used to be blue, or I think it even started as a grey one, but now we have an increase of 25% chance to crit for a bonus 250% damage rate. Why is it so much? This shot up like crazy, but now we can also bleed. So 20% of the damage that we deal to them is just stored in the bleed and dealt as damage over time. Oh, one more projectile, or do we just go? I think I will go for the halo, because it's easier to max it out. Now we get 1 damage per HP lost, and I think on higher levels it did... I totally forgot what it did. Yeah, it's been a while that I played the game the last time, like a lot, but it's such a fun horde survivor where you really just want to turn your brain off and enjoy how all of the enemies are dying like crazy. Okay, now... So I definitely want to have this, but the salvaged energy, upon finishing a combo streak, so killing enemies in a succession, we will explode in a huge amount of bonus damage, and it's equal to 50% of our combo streak. So this is also, like, did you see that boom there? Yeah, that wasn't that great, but if, for example, enemies are around us, we may just nuke them, especially bosses. Is it a time thing? Will it be at 5 minutes? I almost have a feeling it will spawn at 5 minutes, because this feels way too long. There was a deep, dark sound. Okay, so here's nothing that I really care about, but we can definitely go for all projectiles deal 1 bonus damage, because it's something, but it's also nothing that is too different. We have Mumsa here, and you may notice, Mumsa is losing HP very fast. And now that we killed Mumsa, we get a special wheel that gives us an upgrade. We can either accept it or get rid of it. We got the dizzy balls, and I'll be honest, I don't want to have dizzy balls. I'll get rid of that, get bonus XP. Now we get the magnet, and... okay. Now this is difficult. I really want to upgrade this one, but I also want to upgrade this one. And as you can see, this has now a unique effect, so we have a 15% chance to go into a frenzy, which increases our attack speed by another 5%. I don't know if this is additive, like just 5% on top, or multiplicative, but to make sure that we can kill the enemies, we'll go for the lightning strike, and this one has now a 50% chance to spark 1 lightning strike, dealing additional damage, like just 1 additional one. This is a chain, and the other one is a strike. So you can usually just farm up more, but I think we are always under time pressure, like we want to continue as fast as possible. You could stay on the stage to farm a little bit, but as far as I remember, it was actually better to just continue ASAP, because the enemies grow in strength, in HP, and in everything the longer you wait. We have the tree hugger level 1. So what we want to do now is, I always want to stay in trees, because this will give us bonus experience, but at one point in the future, no matter how much experience we get, we pretty much don't level up. Like sure, super duper slowly, but it just takes way too long. And the upgraded version of the tree hugger will allow us to get bonus random items. Well, it's like a level up, you know. And there was bonus experience. Do we have a magnet anywhere? Doesn't look like it, so I will just stay here that I have an easy time to collect experience. We are still waiting for the elites because I have a double spawn rate on them and we have seen 0. No way that just happened. But no way that just happened. This may be actually the earliest time I've gotten this upgraded. Like sometimes I started the game with the tree hugger and I was so happy about it, and it took like until stage 3 or even 4 to get it upgraded again. No way that just happened. Well, I would say we'll go for the slash. So now we have a 40% chance of causing 2 slashes on crits. And keep in mind, our crits are right now at 59%. I thought I increased that. But it's still like, you know, it's a 3 in 5 chance that we crit when we hit the enemies. Okay, what do we do here? I love the idle hands, but I don't really want to decrease my damage even further, though it would be nice to upgrade this, but this is one that has endless upgrades as far as I remember, because it doesn't have the dots there. So how about instead we'll go for the lightning strike? Sure. And we have bonus range. That is kind of what we wanted. It says we are feeling lucky. I don't know what that means, but why not take it? Because the other ones were bad either way. This is why I missed this game. I always say it every single time I play this game, but I always enjoy going back to this game and just having fun with it, because it's so messy. It's so unorganized, it's pure chaos, and this is actually what I really enjoy about Horde Survivors. I love the chaos, and as you can see there, they're the ranged guys, and we can't kill them before the ball lands. And the balls actually deal a huge amount of damage. Like, I'll just allow them to hit me once to show you how much damage. Cracked Ruby, 35% crit chance, 300% damage, 35% bleed. Attacks have a 20% chance of spawning a row. Okay, we don't care about that. The Hailstorm is also not great. This one here is the Meteor. Honestly, the Meteor would also be fitting to what we are doing. But I really want to be mostly about our attack. The only reason we have the Lightning Strike is because it's amazing. It looks really cool. I love the thing. It's an amazing AoE clear that kills the enemy super far away once you get it to higher levels. Where's my gift? That I'm so... Okay, there's a ball. Watch this. We lost... like a little bit more than 1 HP. Honestly, this is fine. Yeah, soon it will be a lot more, but this right now is fine. That I may just stand... Nah, let's not stand still, okay? Let's not die. We're about to hit 10 minutes. This means the next boss should spawn. Actually, it should be at 10:15, because this is when we went on this stage here, and I assume it's 5 minutes after we got to the stage. No, he just spawned. Oh, he's right next to me. Hey, Gaia. I don't even think he got to attack. I think we just literally killed him before anything happened. This is a stat bonus. Okay, 20% attack speed. Are we happy with that? We could hit a 20%, we could hit a 3 times, we could hit something way worse. But we also could hit a 4 times. Okay, we have to do it. Please be better than 20%. 3 times. Okay, okay. I accept. I accept. I do accept. All projectiles deal more damage, or do we want to go for increase the radius of AoE items? I think I will go for the damage. I like this a little bit more. This is the upgrade to the energy one. So upon finishing a combo streak, there's the explosion. We already know that. And then we... Huh? We deal bonus damage based on our current combo. Oh, that made it so insane. So over here we have +1 damage per HP lost and a 20% chance to deal damage 1 extra time if our HP is very low, which is very difficult to maintain. And this one over here is now the bonus up to 0.01%, and we regenerate health based on 0.001% of the combo. Which sounds horrible, you know, it doesn't sound that great, but if you think about it, with the high combos that we reach, that's actually quite a lot. 40% crit chance, 325% damage, and a bleed of 50%. Come on, Triaker. I know you want to do it. No, I actually don't like this. I'll find another patch. One that is more open, where I can easily hit the enemies. And as you may notice, even though we lose HP sometimes, we just heal it up right away. There's a good patch. It's also kind of small, you know, but it's something. It's at the edge of the map. There's another wall to our left. We got an item drop. So this one only has 2 things to offer, and I don't like any of these, but, well, we could just roll. We have 1 roll per stage, so this sounds horrible to waste it on this. Either AoE gets more damage or deal more damage the faster you move. Yeah, you know what, we'll do it. It's just a teeny tiny bit of damage, but keep in mind we have crits and insane crit damage. Currently our crit damage is 459%. So yes, even such a tiny increase, if we now also get movement speed, we can get bonus damage. Did we have a... Oh. Okay. So let's take a look at this. Oh god, I realize why. I now understand why I had it turned off. So, this one sounds great, but we'll be very basic. We go for bonus damage, 35%. And we are at how much damage? Like, can you read the damage numbers? Because I can't read anything. I just see a lot of numbers. Do we want to keep this on just for funs, you know? It doesn't help us in any way to see anything. In fact, it makes it even harder to dodge these balls when the enemies spawn next to us here. Like, these balls that get thrown in, they also spawn enemies. Whoop, 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 whoop. Do we just collect a little bit of experience? You know, just a little bit. Just making sure that nothing is lost. I mean, the thing is, if we level up faster, we kill more enemies. Is that even needed? I'm not sure. Now I really want to take this one. I also want to take the thick hide, but we'll just go for bonus range and feel even luckier than before. Not sure what exactly that does, but the moment this explodes, we'll heal a bunch of HP. Did you see that? Do you see how fast we suddenly heal? There's an elite. Did the boss just spawn, or is this another elite? Because there's already 1 elite in front of us. So this one will give us a bonus wheel, and 2 times damage multiplier sounds amazing. We'll take that. We don't need to reroll that. Do we see one? There's a big boy. Do we kill the big... Another elite? I mean, it's good that we get this lucky now, because we got really unlucky the last time. This is a Zaki Tenbaki, that's how I call him, because he will do a suction power, as you can see there, and this pulls us in. However, this doesn't really matter, because we can just chill here, and Ulla was defeated. There's another elite. Wow. Okay, I really want to reroll this, but it's not worth it. All of these are 1 times multiplier. Yeah, there's the other elite, but wait, there should be one more, right? Okay. We are on stage 3, and that's the first time we see elite, so I feel like we are, like, it's justified. But did you see how we blew him up with the explosion? Gain more experience? You know what? Without paying for it, I will take that. It's not something I wanted, but like that, sure, totally fine. We don't need more pierces because we already killed the enemies, so I will just keep going for the strikes right now. The other bonuses that we have that I don't take is like, okay, what's the point that you even took them? There's another elite. What is going on? There he is. Oh my god. Okay, either we go for 50% chance and we have a chance to insta-kill our enemies. And now you may understand why we went for so much attack speed. However, over here, we have a 25% chance to generate a lightning attack. So this is on top of the lightning strike you see here, which deals bonus damage. So this is a difficult decision. I think I will go for the lightning strike just because it's a little bit cooler, but we definitely want to have both of them. More movement speed. Isn't this incredible? 2 times more movement speed. And if we check out the ability that converted that, 0.2 bonus damage per current movement speed. And our movement speed is 11.125. So we only got 0.2 bonus there, but that's still 0.2 bonus damage. 10% AoE doesn't really matter, but it's still something. There's some healing over there. We have so many magnets. What is going on? Can we please get a bonus upgrade? And I want to have the insta-kill chance. This is how we will roll in the end game. What is... Oh, that's Mumsa. Hi, Mumsa. How are you doing? So here's the thing. Okay, this is another one with infinite upgrades. And it's not that bad, but the spirits that you cast, they have to hit enemies. So we will just go for the bonus damage here. That's totally fine. Mumsa, you have to die. I'm sorry. Wait, did you just recover your HP? That was weird. I swear we already almost killed her. And then, like, I got out of the level up and 40% crit chance. We have 120%. And our belief will be that the more crit chance we have, the better. Okay, now the enemies are starting to deal more damage. Like, when ranged enemies hit me, like, check this out. Honestly, that didn't really matter. Look at the lightning strikes. Like, do you see how we now also cast one? That is the additional effect there at the bottom. Where is it? Here. The lightning attack from the player dealing 5 damage. 5 damage doesn't sound like a lot, but keep in mind we have so many multipliers, and I do believe they also can crit. Like, everything that we have can crit. There's another magnet. That means I can take this one and we get a bunch of level ups. Okay, so this one is a huge amount of attack speed. This one is... gain up to 300 orbs of experience based on your finished combo. Let's go. This is a huge amount of experience bonus. I didn't even know it does that, because usually legendaries, I don't get them this often. Oh, there's an elite that just spawned. And there he is. Okay, how fast do we kill you? It is insanely fast the moment he gets hit by multiple bullets, but it's still dangerous. Thick height, we take less damage. I will take that. It's fine. Chain, we finally got it. This is the final puzzle piece that was missing. We have a 25% chance that our attacks will chain up to 1 enemy, dealing 9 damage. And this will of course also trigger all of the special effects that we have. So if the ranged enemies are hiding in the back, we will now blow them up like crazy. You may notice it actually takes a while until we kill all of the enemies, but this is just because we need more lightning strike. But the thing is, it's a very reliable way to have high damage. Elite. Saki Tenbaki. Hola, thank you. What do we get out of you? 20% AoE, honestly, I could have just reset that, you know, that we get something else, but I'm also not unhappy about it because we do have an explosion. Okay, there's another elite apparently. No, that's a boss. Okay, I will still stay in here. Okay, maybe that's a bad idea. It looks like, okay, I get slapped. How about we move out? There's the boss. Let's go around him. What did we just do to the poor thing? Oh no, I'm sorry. 20% crit chance. All of these are 2 times multipliers, but 10% is the lowest. In fact, it can only get better if I roll, except that we may not get like crit chance, but something else, but I'll try it out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, look at the size of this. Like, compare. Okay, sure, we'll take that. Honestly, this is a little bit depressing. Like, getting this so early, and I think in total we've gotten 1 item out of it. We're on stage 5, we got it on stage 2. 1 item. And I even got the luckier upgrades. This is pathetic. Okay, what is going on? Why are the enemies getting in so close? Okay, they just got blown up. This was the theory. Now, Tree Hugger coming in clutch. Increases the damage of all AoE items. I mean, that may just be the worst one to... Didn't we also get this the last time out of that? Or was it like... What was it the last time? I thought it was that as well. I have to be a little bit careful that I don't die here. You got defeated. The explosion is there. And now we will heal a ginormous amount. Hailstorm. We could go for that, but I will instead just take the experience. And I would say now that we have nothing else in here, we'll just go for legendary. It's rare either way, and they will just deal a huge amount of bonus damage to the enemies whenever they spawn. So sometimes you will see... I thought this was the ghosts. Okay, we got something. I have to be a little bit careful here. We got a magnet, nice. Wait, what did you do? Conjure the soul of a mom. Every time the soul pierces an enemy, an explosion will appear. Oh, that's also just a projectile. 5% attack speed, you have to be kidding me. Yeah, but this is a horrible one, like we'll just take it. Oh. Well, I will go for the attack speed. We are based on attack speed, we have to bump this up even further. Okay. Do we have this now? We need more bounces is the problem. We have everything that we need, but we need more bounces, the link attack. Dude, I'm dodging like a champ here. I'm getting shot at like crazy from every single angle. Okay, I do get hit, but I'm trying to stay in the trees. Okay, you know what? We are not trying to stay in the trees anymore. This is a little bit too dangerous. Let's get this dude, because he'll give us 30% bonus attack speed, and that's amazing. Oh, it's only a 1 times multiplier. Well, close enough, you know, close enough. Hey, for a random guess, that was actually quite close, right? Like, come on. So now they deal a guaranteed crit strike, and keep in mind, we have 159% critical strike damage, so now they start dealing absurd amount of damage, where we don't have to rely on RNG, whether they crit or not. Dex, give in into AoE abilities. Just bite the bullet. Get AoE ability. No, I'll not do it. I'll not do it. I don't care what you say. I know how good it would be, but do you see this? Do you see this? 7 chain lightnings. Bam. What did we just do? 60% attack speed. We are saved. We are saved. Wait, but what did we just do to the boss? The boss appeared and just died. This is what I was expecting, by the way. Why I'm so surprised that we are actually kind of weak. Now, this stage here is hardcore. Okay, there will be super strong enemies. The good thing is we have enough damage. I really hope the only issue is that we are lacking AoE, because then we can still take care of the tough enemies. Oh yeah, oh hey, Tree Hugger, there we go. But the second way how I play games, more experience, perfect, let's take it. The second way how I play games is I just play it and I want to do something silly. Like I have an initial idea, but I have no clue whether it's good or bad. And this is the case here right now, where I just want to test it out and see how much chaos we can create and how far we can get with that. How fast do we kill this guy? We killed the boss faster than him. To be fair, 40% crit chance. This could have been 80%, no, even more. This could have been 120% crit chance, but now we have 160%. Dude, I hate the Tree Hugger coming in clutch. Okay, bonus projectile damage, not bad. We could also go for the Frostbolt. I don't even know what exactly how I judge what I want to take and what I don't want to take. But I think the main thing is I want to keep it very simple because it's mostly about attack speed and damage. We have a combo of 3k. How much experience will that be? 4k. Okay. 5k. Wait, just how much are we getting here? That's absurd. Oh, wow, I don't know how much experience we got. I think we just hit the limit already ages ago, so it didn't change all too much because it kind of looked like the past. But it definitely fully healed us, so that is nice. Do we have another magnet down, by the way, somewhere? Does anyone see okay, there's a magnet, beautiful. This is difficult. But I don't really want to decrease our damage right now, so instead we just scale this one up. Sure, Tree hugger, the third one. Chain! 50% chance for 2 chains. Let's go. We are so in this. We are so in this. I immediately have to heal. There's the boss somewhere. I want to go after the boss. Where's the boss? Do we just go for one more pierce? Sure, let's just do it. Maybe it has a oh, there's the boss. Maybe it has a special effect, actually. So this time, it took quite a lot longer to kill the boss, but it's a very small boss in comparison to the big one we have seen, so less of our bullets hit him. 30% crit damage. How much crit damage do we have now? 489%. Tree Whisperer. I think the first one is called Tree Hugger. Whisper, 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 whisper. Are you excited to see me? Or are you just wood? Get it? I was whispering to the tree. You know, that's a joke. It's wood. But it's a wordplay because, yeah. I kinda just wanna run through the enemies and see what happens. This is one good way to die in this game, by the way, because the enemies do deal a lot of damage, especially if you hit multiple different enemies. But do you see how our projectiles are now flying around from the chain? It's like a bounce pretty much, so that means you'll see projectile fly all over the stage. And as long as I actually run in this circle like this, the ranged enemies will never hit us because they always aim where we are walking. Okay, sometimes they hit us, but not often enough that okay, it does matter. Never mind, just ignore what Dex was saying. I mean, you know what? I don't accept that. I'm sorry. If the final boss one is now really bad, this would suck. We got 40% crit damage though. Listen, sometimes you just have to do it. It just sounds so bad. I will take it. I will bite the bullet. It sounds horrible, but it will still trigger all of our bonus attacks, right? So yes, our projectile. Enemies have a chance to explode on death. You know what I say about that? No AoE abilities. We are doing this completely without AoE abilities. Okay, this is getting a little bit too cuddly, you know? Social dis- Yeah, it was the Zaki Tanbaki. I just didn't really see it because I almost died. 30% crit chance. Okay, here's the problem. Damage is really not our problem. We need more attack speed, and we just need something to 49,000 HP. Okay, maybe damage is our problem. This is the boss. Let's see what we do to him. I mean, we are attacking everything but the boss, but the moment we start attacking the boss, we deal a ginormous amount of damage. What do we get in here? I need something useful because we don't have a reroll. Did we just get 2 level ups in the chain lightning? Holy moly. Holy moly. It's level 10. It's... So this is a difficult decision, but the Obliterator is absolutely MVP. So enemies hit with 95% HP have a 20% chance that they receive the damage again. So it's like almost as if you would double your damage, right? Because you just hit again at a low chance. And the higher it is, the more absurd this damage will become. We are actually about to hit 100,000 kills. Our DPS is kind of pathetic. I like how I said that we got to 1,000 DPS. I mean, in general, there's a lot more possible. More movement speed is more damage, beautiful. Like, there's a lot more possible, but all in all, this damage with this build, without like ginormous AoE abilities, is very solid. Okay, another one. Holy moly. So we have 50% crit chance, and we have a 1% chance of the cardiac arrest to instantly kill enemies. This is what I was waiting for. I don't know if this can work on elites and bosses, by the way. And the thing is, okay, AoE radius was kind of bad, but it's 30%, so why not? We only care about it on the normal enemies, like just to clear them out, right? But we need to get the chance up. I believe the highest one is 5%, if I'm not mistaken. And with the amount of bullets and bounces and just everything that we have, it should be fairly simple for us to actually just kill all of the enemies eventually with that. I totally forgot we get bonus damage based on our combo. So that explains why our damage is so crazy, and the moment we explode, the enemies just rush in. But it seems to be fine. Dude, I need one AoE ability, and we would wipe out the enemies like stupid. Do I just have to bite the bullet? Because otherwise we lose. But I'm stubborn. I don't want to leave. Oh, enemies have a chance to explode on death, or we release worms. No. I'm gonna commit to this. I am already committed to this. We'll go for even luckier and more range. Wait, how much damage do we take from a ranged projectile? Those are 2. Oh, cool. I don't even think the ranged projectile did that much damage. I think the enemies that spawned out of it also hit me. I just saw 1,000 damage crit numbers over there. Huh? The moment we saw the HP bar was already gone. The 60% crit chance, you have to be kidding me. We are going into Mega Crit City. So I think that answers the question. If we have damage, we definitely have damage. We just need more something. More AoE clear. I mean, you have to imagine, I doubled the amount of enemies that spawn, right? Yeah, okay, I just saw we took 0.8 damage from the projectile and then 2 damage from the enemies that spawned out of it. But that kind of still belongs to the projectile, so I can't take them. It's way too dangerous. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I can't believe that I went for 2 times the enemies and then I refused to go for AoE abilities. And before you say, well, that's what you planned out, right, Dex? No, before I started the run, I had nothing planned out. The moment I saw that we got attack speed immediately, I was just like, you know what, I'll go for that only. The thing is, if the final boss actually offers us items, you know, like these things here, and I get something I would just want to sell, then it's way more important that I have my reroll for that. But stats are also nice, because you may just end up with nothing. Like, even if you roll, it's not a guarantee that we get something good. So now we have 4 consecutive pierces will generate a faster second piercing shot, which is actually really good, because we don't have AoE clear. However, if it continues into the same direction, it wouldn't be that great. What was that? Okay, that's a heal over here. That's also nice to have, but I would really like to have another magnet, please. Oh my god, we take so much damage. I'm glad we have the damage reduction. It's not that much, but it keeps us safe. What are these additional projectiles? Are these the piercing projectiles? Oh, it's a second projectile into the same direction. I thought after 4 pierces, it just turns it into like it shoots another projectile out at the spot where it is. And that one keeps going. Okay, there's a magnet, by the way, nice. Like, it keeps going from the position where it hit the 4th enemy. Like, the moment it had 4 pierces. But no, it shoots one out from our character. Okay, well, that is actually really good, because this means we have an additional projectile and we need that. I mean, we kind of just demolished this dude like crazy. 40% AoE is nice. There's the boss. Can the boss do anything even? It's a small boss. This is like our nightmare and we still demolished him. This is slashes. I sadly can't check out how much we had before. But now it's a 40% chance for 6 slashes, dealing 75% damage. Enemies who touch you are dealt bonus damage. That's horrible. Why would I ever want to have that? Why would I want to go into melee range with the enemies? Like, I get the idea, right? Whoever hits you takes damage, but 1.65 damage? That is a choke. So now we get 10% bonus attack speed, way higher chance to go into a frenzy, and keep in mind we need attack speed to execute the enemies. The only thing we are missing now is the execution to get this to a higher level, but we have level up here maybe? It's not even close. We're getting to the point where we don't level up anymore. If I don't get the chain link, this is game over. I mean, I like how I say that, and then I walk in here and all of the enemies just explode into nothingness. What is our DPS doing, by the way? I can't imagine it's all too high. The way... 217,000? Okay, there's an elite. Hey, elite, bye, elite. The moment he didn't get hit by random things anymore, but by our actual projectiles, he just died. So, attacks have a 20% chance to splinter. I don't believe this actually triggers bonus effects, but it's the closest to a normal ability that we can have. And I think this one, is this crit? Oh my god, it would have been Chain Lightning Conductor. I should have rerolled that, I believe. But the splinters, if they can trigger bonus effects, then it's definitely insane. We would have wanted this ages ago, but the thing is, these things, they don't have a description, so you don't really know how exactly they work. What do we get? 30% attack speed. Okay. We are so in this. What is our attack speed right now? Our attack speed is 325%. We have 600% critical strike damage. I know this didn't go up by a lot, but it just takes a while. Bonus experience over you? Sure. I think this will be worth it in the long run. Am I safe over here? I'm not safe. Like, the moment I walk in there, I just get shot at. Okay, can we just stop doing that? Oh my god. There's the boss. Okay, that's Magmus. That is a big one, but it's kind of hard to hit him. Never mind. I wanted to say it's hard to hit him because there were so many enemies around, but never mind. Sentient Halo. 1 damage per HP lost. I actually think that's horrible, isn't it? Like, there's no way for me to go on low HP. Because the moment we're on low HP, we either way just heal, but then I run into a risk that, like, if I, for example, allow the bullets to hit me, then we just die. These are very tanky boys. I don't know if we can deal with them. Never mind. They just disappeared as fast as the other ones. I told you, our problem is not damage, our problem is AoE. 195%, that's pathetic. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that you really get for damage multipliers is when you kill the elites, the wheel that you spin, and we got quite unlucky with that, but we almost double our base damage, so that's kind of fine. The main way how we multiply our damage either way is with crits, so we should keep that in mind. But we haven't gotten this one upgraded a lot. And this is also insane, but I believe the only thing it does is it also gives a bleed or something like that, but I don't remember what it was. Tree hugger. I'm sorry, tree whisperer. Do you understand that I risked my life for you? And you don't whisper to me at all? Hello? Like, can we maybe talk about this? Can we talk about how pathetic this is? Didn't I hear a lead? Oh, 80,000 HP. Jesus, you were a tank. That was Björn. But we nuked Björn out of existence. AoE radius for our big boom? Sure, I'll take it. This one would be kind of funny, but I will just take the damage because 35% bonus damage. Now we are 225%. Like, that is the main one that we are missing to make sure we actually one-shot or keep one-shotting the enemies. Okay, now this is getting a little bit spicy. Has anyone else realized? You're so useless. But you're so useless, aren't you? You know what? I think we will take this. We already have it once. Sadly, the odds don't go up, but at least the damage goes up. That the odds don't go up is kind of horrible. Right? 5% chance is abysmal, but 100 damage is a ginormous amount. The HP bar didn't even spawn. But the 60%, you know what? No, I'm not doing this. Wait, but the HP bar didn't even spawn. Yeah, 60% crit damage, that is a lot better. I genuinely thought this was just like a fun run that we can do because we haven't played the game for a while and it's a silly idea, so we can laugh about that and see decks struggle to survive. We definitely had that at one point, but it was never like this insane, like an insane struggle. And do you see the bounces here? I'm still looking for the chain. There's a 10% chance to send down a spear upon a hit enemy, dealing something damage. If your HP is below 20%, like, you have to be kidding me. There's no way for me to go this low. And this is also just an AoE ability, like, do you see that exploding? So we are not allowed to take that by my own stupid rules. There's a chain. Do I really gamble this though? Because if this doesn't work out and there's so many bad things in there, but I believe this is one of the citrus things that gives us attack speed or damage, I'll gamble. I need the chain. No, it's the goo. Dissolve. The only exception that I make is if I'm doing something silly and I find something that is even more silly, then I definitely go for it. You know, that is the only time where I make an exception. And one thing we could definitely do here is, if we notice there's no way we are winning this, like let's say the enemies are coming in, almost kill me, and then I rush to a magnet to get a level up, but we would die otherwise, then I may just try to go for one AoE ability if one shows up. We have a magnet, let's take it. What do we get? Spirit of Mumsa, your attacks have a chance to make you enter a frenzy. During this period, all damage dealt is increased by 3. And movement speed is increased. You know what? I like that more than the attack range. Sure, we'll take that. Okay, there's Magmus. Magmus is defeated. Oh my god. Is this Link? We almost had it. Did you see that? Like, it bounced back once at the end. No, we would have gotten 2 Link upgrades. So we take 20% less damage. Before it was 10%, so this makes a big difference. That barely mattered. Wait, that barely mattered. Hold on. Because if that's true, then I can maximize our force farming. I don't need to run away anymore. I mean, it looks like... Oh, there are 3 bullets. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Like, that is way too much. What just happened over here? Oh my god, like the moment I walk into the enemies, listen to that. Dude, the sound is borderline breaking. We just hit 500,000 DPS. Without AoE explosions. Do we just do it? Do we bite the bullet? This sounds like such a... You know what? I'll just do it. Let's get even more effects in. My real hope is that nothing of the effects that we have get nerfed. And the only... We didn't even see an HP bar. But like, we didn't even see the boss as well. 60% crit damage, sure, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. But we didn't even see the boss. Like, not seeing an HP bar is, like, you know, we have seen that before. That's not special, but... Chain. 6 chains. The odds that we get this is 99%. Yes! We went up to 4. And it's also a 100% chance. Wait, is that the current upgrade or is this with the next upgrade? I'm actually not all too sure on the wording because it's green, right? So this should mean that. Look at the balls we are shooting. Like, do you see how much is bouncing around? Do you see that? Do you see our DPS? Before I had to walk into the enemies to reach that, we have 66,000 DPS there. 900,000. Okay, I'm dying. I'm dying. Too many ranged enemy. Spirit of Mumsa. So now it has a 3% chance to go into the frenzy. Sure, why not? I like it. I mean, with the amount of bullets we are shooting, I'm not exactly sure if we need a higher percent chance, because they also bounce around all over the screen now. And that is the beauty of the link. You know, so it's like, if it's already permanently up, then do we really need more chance? But I guess now it's guaranteed. Perfect. Attacks have a chance to conjure a meteoroid. It's not AoE. It's not AoE. It's AoE. Is it AoE? I don't think it's AoE. It's AoE. It's not AoE. Okay, so, here's what I'm talking about. The AoE effects that exist in the game... I can't convince me. We all know it's AoE, okay? I'm trying to convince me. Because most of the AoE effects, what's so insane about them is they cause chain reactions. Like, for example, they happen upon death of the enemies. So, when you kill one enemy, he dies, and then he explodes, which then kills the next enemy, and he explodes. So, technically speaking, this is not what I have in mind when I'm thinking about AoE abilities, but if that logic was true, then I could have also went for the goo, right? So, let's say it's an exception because it's a legendary. Do you follow me? Do you follow me what I mean? That makes sense, right? Will we actually hit the million here? I think if I walk into the enemies, we will hit the million. I have to... We hit 1 million. The moment I walked into the enemies, we instantly hit 1 million. So it turns out, this build is actually surprisingly strong. My recording is going for 1 hour 17 minutes right now, and in-game time is 53 minutes. There's no way I talk for like 20 minutes, 23 minutes on the level up screen. There is no way. You can't convince me. 1/3 of the time was spent by me by talking. I know I talk a lot, but not by looking at the level up screen, okay? And for some reason we are still leveling up. Oh, there's Gaia. Okay, that's a big boy. If I go closer, we deal 0 damage. What happened? So you honestly don't really matter to us that much, but gain 30% more experience. And when picking up an XP orb, there's a chance that it duplicates. I don't know what the chance is, but Gaia, what happened right now? Like, what happened? How did you survive that? Wait, how are you surviving this? Do you remember how much damage we had? 30%. We can do better. 2 times is the lowest. 30% attack speed. I mean, honestly, I like attack speed way more, so I'm happy about it, but that was a low roll. I should take this, right? Right! It has a chance to deal double damage. Like, on top of this, you know what? I should probably roll because there are 3 links in there, but I'll just take it. The last time I rolled away something that I would have been fine with, we got something worse. I should only roll if we get nothing at all. But do you understand now why it's so hard to get your HP to lower values? Like, even if I wanted to, it would be impossible because we have healing. Now, obviously, you wouldn't take the healing, but then I would also need to deactivate the passive healing we have here, which makes the entire run worse, just for 2 bonus effects, and I don't think that's ever worth it, right? 5% chance to conjure a meteorite. You know what? This has so much damage, I think I'll just take it. This one is 30% less damage? I can turn invulnerable. Like, look at this. I took not even 2 HP damage. Well, that's still a lot, of course, if, like, a lot of them shoot at me. But with our healing, that's... Maybe it's just a waste. Like, because if you say I always have to dodge everything, it doesn't matter if you take 50% less damage or if you take 0% less damage, because you don't get hit in the first place. But then again, if something goes wrong, it's still nice to have that. And how big are our meteorites now? Oh, perfect. Essence of... You really want me to use that, huh? The game really loves to rub in mistakes that I've made for some reason. Like, it keeps showing me that and I don't even want to pick it. Why are you red? What is going on? I don't even know what that was. What is that? Is this like an effect that it... Heilige Schnitzel. I have never seen that. I don't know what that does. Huh? Yeah, I'm not gonna take that. Like, I'm so... Did you just roll into that twice? Into the same thing? Cool. Thumbs up. Oh yeah, by the way, if you enjoyed the video, thumbs up. Just thought about that. Oh my god. I don't know how much DPS we had there, but the moment we went boom, this was far beyond 1 million, I would assume. Maybe not? Okay, there's an elite. We just one-shot him. Okay, I guess the insta-kill works on them. Wait, this is a good one. All damage has a 7.5% chance to deal double damage. Deal an additional 1% damage per point of damage dealt to... what? I don't understand that word. It's like, I don't understand anything about that. Deal an additional 1% damage per point of damage dealt. So if we deal 100 damage, we would deal 100% bonus damage, is what that means. And now we're at 325% damage. This is a lot more. I can't press escape. Oh, I have to press tab. Yeah, never mind. That's just a text issue. I'm having a new problem. My balls oftentimes cover up the screen. Like, do you see that when they spawn at the bottom there? Like, my balls are so huge that I just can't see my computer anymore. Also in the game, by the way, they're also big there. Get it? Get it? The joke is that I have ginormous balls. Oh my god. 5 million DPS. I have to be quiet. It's 1 AM right now, but holy moly, did you see that? Dude. I need to boom inside of the enemies. Boom in... Yeah, that's a sus sentence, okay. You know what I mean. We need to build this up and then we go boom. 22 million. Steck's halt die Fresse, Alter. Man, it's late. But did you see that? Did you actually see that? You were a waste of time. You were a ginormous waste of time. Do you understand that? Like, how much you actually suck? I will go for you. I'll actually go for the area, because then we build up more DPS. Well, Deck's saying he doesn't want to go for area things, and then it's all about the area explosion. Listen, it's just the most fun. You know, what's killing most of the enemies are our normal attacks, not the other one. But the big boom is where our DPS just explodes, because it deals so much damage. Okay. Oh my... Well... I did... First of all, I didn't even know you could spawn 2 bosses in this game. 60% attack speed is beautiful. I better hope I get another one. Second of all, what did we just do to them? Huh? They just instantly exploded. I only got one of them. What? But I killed 2 bosses. Yeah, I will reroll. We have another reroll. There are a bunch of chains in there. Don't disappoint me. Come on. Or slash. Slash or chain. Slash or... Good enough. Good enough. Because now it should be at 100%. If it wasn't before already at 100%. So we are happy. Did I take a magnet? Yeah, all of the experience is gone that was there. I think I took a magnet, but I'm not 100% sure. See a little bit more. I don't know how much DPS we just had there. I'm sorry, guys, but if you want to see, like, DPS records, you just have to let me know if we ever hit that when we boom. Where did you come from? Oh, there was... You died this far out? How did you even manage to do that? Dissolve. Wait, how did you even... Wait, what are you? We got one. Increase the damage of all AoE abilities. Okay, well, we don't really need that, you know, because we have 0 AoE abilities, as we all know. So it doesn't do anything, but it's always nice to have a little bit of bonus motivation, you know, like a cheerleader in the background. Dex, look out. Don't talk too much, because then you miss him. Yeah, because talking affects... There he is. Because talking definitely affects my vision. Stop that, please. Look at that thing. Look at how ginormous the explosions are. Like, do you understand how insane this would be with one AoE ability? Just one. Okay, here's the deal. If the next time a boss gives us an ability, only the next time, not every single time, only the next time, and it lands on an AoE ability, I will take one of them. Because we are so... Like, what the hell is going on? Like, what was that? Dude, what... Hello? Hello? Do you know how rude that is? Like, the distraction in there? Yeah, I mean, you kind of suck, don't you? I'll just max it out because I can. Kind of my hope is that if it gets more rare... Like, usually the more you upgrade them, the more rare they become. It just appears less often and we get something else instead. There was an elite somewhere. Nice. Don't do it. Oh my god. It's not an AoE ability. Okay. Okay, now I wished I could just do a vote where I could ask people if they would have wished for me to take, like for satisfaction, watching-wise. If you would have preferred that I take an AoE ability, or if you prefer that we just stay with this goofy stuff that we are doing to see if we can do it this way, like how far we get. I mean, I guess you can let me know in the comments, but then it's a little bit... Maybe just 2 people can write a comment, you know, which one they preferred, and everyone else just upvotes or downvotes them. What just... Okay. Splinter, we already know this works, so we'll take it. There's the boss 1. No. I will take anything that we get, but not this. I will take one of them. Only one of them. We will not... Oh, God. Where's the... Oh, there's the pink goo. Yeah, I guess when we kill the boss, we get all of the experience either way, so it doesn't matter. And at this point, I'm a little bit concerned that people could be like, dude, you have so much AoE radius. Like, look at this. 1.8 centimeters. This is even more than what I have in my pants. Wait, isn't that actually 1,800 centimeters, I believe? Then it's definitely more than what I have in my pants. Because that's quite a lot. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, like, you know, because it's fun having fun. Oh, he died over there. It's fun having fun, but if it gets frustrating because you're like, dude, you have so much AoE radius, just take one of them, then it gets a little bit frustrating. Are these splinters really what I thought they are? Because now I just noticed they are like on the floor. I thought they come out of the enemies. Wait, where are they? Here. Attacks have a chance to splinter 8 times upon impact. Okay, it's up on impact. And it... Yeah. I have 16,000 stacks. If I manage to get this higher and we boom, we need to take a look at our DPS. Okay, I have to be careful that we have 4 million DPS right now. And without the boom. This is without the boom. Okay. Obliteration, finally. 90% HP. And then they take the damage again. This is way better. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's go. We have 5.7 million DPS there. We didn't even boom. We still didn't boom. Dude, we have 26,000. Do you know what happens the moment we boom? I want to get some distance in. No, but not too much distance. Because I need to be close to enemies when we explode. It's about to happen. I can feel it. I can sense it. Don't walk into the lead now, Dex. Did you see that number? Dex, shut up. Don't scream, please. Did you see that nice number? Isn't this fantastic? Isn't this amazing what Dex got there? Did you see that? 69 million. But no way did I just get exactly that number on my channel. No way. There's one link in there, but I don't care. We'll get rid of the Frostbolt. I mean, honestly, we could take the Frostbolt. It would be fun and giggles, but we don't need to slow down the enemies. It would just be an additional effect. I guess for that, it would be nice. I completely forgot about the tree whisperer. I'll admit, though, it's really annoying to just stand still. Like, I can phase out while I move around, because nothing hits me. But if I have to stay in here, it's actually... Like, look at this. Like, isn't this a joke? Isn't this a complete joke? I can't see off the screen because of the size of my balls. I can't, like, even move around here without getting hit because the enemy shoots so many balls at me. This game is just about balls. Okay, someone got defeated. Where? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, serrated slash. Now we will do 8. Sure. But where is the... Where's the green blob? We're looking for yellow... There it is. Dude, why are these enemies... Like, am I not allowed to be in the circle? We already have the fire. This would turn it into wildfire. Do we just do it or do we roll? I don't remember if this is the good one, the lightning ability. You know what? Oh, but it's 3 level ups. No, well... Okay, I'll take it. It's fine. Like, we only upgrade 1 AoE ability, not more. Only 1. Was that this one again? No, I don't think so, right? It didn't look like this. It looked similar. Actually, that may have been it. 100% chance. I guess it wasn't at a 100% chance. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Now we, like... Wait, what did it say? Now we chain up to 6 times. Okay, I'm honestly getting confused what exactly, like, what does it show on our level ups? I believe we have 6 right now. Because it showed 5 to 6, right? Already. I think. Dude, I'm just getting confused. Okay, you know what? I'll take you again. Wildfire, you know, part of the team. I hope you don't have the most damage, but there's a high chance. Not even because it's better, but just because it immediately happens the moment an enemy dies. And our hits, like our effects, take a little bit of time to land. Okay, like, what am I getting shot at? I'm just gonna walk down and kill that. Oh, hey, that was a boss. Perfect. Can't believe I actually got that. Dude. Who is sending that out? Who is sending all of that red stuff? Who is that? That's out of the mountain. Are they just chilling inside of the... Like, do you see that? It's coming out of the mountain. Why? How? How am I supposed to kill that? Wait, it's literally out of the mountain. Like, am I blind? Do you see that? There. Has this been going on the entire time and I never noticed that? And I just thought it's ranged enemies, but it's not. And they don't even spawn it. Dude, I have to keep running. Like, I can't. But it's only happening if I'm close to it. Oh yeah, there are 2 bosses, by the way. We just one-shot one in passing. Okay, that's a little bit dangerous right now. I don't know if I can take damage from this or not. I'm dying. I'm not dying. I'm dying. I don't know if I'm dying or not. Okay, 60% AoE radius. Save me. I need to get out. This is like, this mountain is crazy. I don't even know. Like, how can a mountain shoot at you? How is this fair? Do we just turn this game now into utter chaos? Let's go for it, right? Let's just do it. We will go for it. This is the calm start, by the way, where it barely triggers at all, because there's like a 15% chance, yeah, 15% chance to trigger. I believe later on it will have a guaranteed chance to trigger multiple times. Essence of Secret. It deals so much damage, I'll just take it. I wonder how much the crit of the Comet is dealing, because that one should deal a ridiculous amount of damage. We have 2 million DPS right now, 4.8 million. We have 30,000 stacks. Okay, this could be a new damage record. 69 million, I remember that very well, is our last record. No, no, no. Dex, shut up. Dex, shut up. 122 million. 122 million. We almost doubled our damage, and it was in such a horrible position where no enemy was around. Did you see that? Did you actually see that? The mountain again. There, look at this. The mountain, it's a volcano or what? Is that the point? Oh, well, that makes sense. We are building up our big boom somewhere in Elite. Well, we found it. Okay, it's hard to get it. Don't explode, please. I messed up the movement. No. That could have been a ginormous boom, but I messed it up. Increase the radius of all AoE items. I mean, sure, why not? Let's do it. So, there's an Elite, and the Elite is dead. What do we get? 10% damage multiplier is actually a solid one. There's another one. Let's get that. 10% attack speed is also okay. I need to find healing. I'm really scared. Like, I don't want to use it. I just want to be around it. 37,000. Dude, if this goes boom. 215 million. We just hit 215 million. Oh god, I just walked through the boss. Did we just kill double bosses so fast before they even showed up their HP bar? Oh, okay. 30% damage multiplier, well that's nice. Hey, an instant Elite. Holy moly. Okay, there's again Volcano shooting at me or something. I can't stand still. I can never ever stand still again. Like, that was just it for the tree thingy, Chigamalik. I will try. Perfect. Perfect. Amazing. I will try to walk through the trees as much as I can, but I can't think about it too much. There it is. 9 enemies. 9 enemies. Like, do you understand how many projectiles we are already shooting out? Okay, I will give you some insight into Dex's brain and why certain things happened. Why did we take the AoE abilities when I said we don't need them? The answer is very simple. I was convinced they'll kill me. You know, they create so much lag that I can't dodge the enemies and we'll die. I really like those natural goofy ways to end a video compared to, okay, I'll just make a hard cut here after we reach like stage 20, for example. I think that's a lot less boring because it's still real, right? Like, I still try to win, I tried my best, but then I'm fighting myself. And I really hope we would just lose because I can't see anymore what's happening. Also, did anyone notice that the damage numbers are turned off? Wait, what happened to that? But they are on. Oh, they are pink, so we just don't see them. Sure, I'll just go for you again, why not? And I also often do this in Brotato, where I take some silly things that really excite me, but I'm fully aware this will most likely kill me. But yeah, the problem is we still haven't died, and that also shows I still try my best to win. Like, that doesn't end there. But now it's about time. I want out. I want to sleep. It's now 1:30 AM. I started recording almost 2 hours ago. Ooh, the boss is there. Were those 3 bosses? That look like 3 bosses. I'm not sure if those were 3 or one boss has like multiple body parts to it. 20% AoE, we totally need that. How did this random run that I just started turn into the craziest run I've ever had? I thought I was in the pink stuff and got shot at. That's also a way to lose. Please. Someone release me from this pain and suffering. Anyone. What happens if I just stand still? We haven't done this test in a while, how much damage we take. That barely deals any damage. Okay, there's a volcano somewhere. There's 100% a volcano. There's no way the ranged enemies shoot that much. Right? There's a volcano to the bottom left, isn't there? You? Yes, it's a volcano. Okay. We got... Sure, I'll take that. That's actually insane. Oh god, that makes the game so laggy. Because on every single hit we'll spawn 10 splinters now. With additional splinters. How is it possible that there's no end in sight? The funny thing is, if I didn't take the 30% damage reduction, I would already be dead. That's the only reason why we are still playing here. Oh, wow. So now we have a 10% chance to deal double damage, and 2% of our damage per point of damage is increased. So now when we deal 100 damage with an attack, we will deal 200% damage, like bonus damage, I believe. Yeah. Okay, we have 19,000 stacks. Well, that's honestly nothing. How high can we take this without dying? And can I walk into enemies without dying? I don't think so, but I'll try my best for a new record number. Okay, well, that was a one shot. Sure. That's exactly what I needed. How did you know that? We exploded, really? Cool. Zaki Tenbaki. I don't even see how much HP he has because he just died. Damage multiplier. Beautiful. There's another elite somewhere. There's the boss. There are 2 bosses. There are 1 bosses. Where's the boss though? Oh, it's there, right? It's the little thingies. Okay, it's a little bit hard to get in. Never mind, we just killed them. And we got... Oh, Kira gave us a silly sauce. So you know what? I'll just roll that. Wildfire, we already have that, so we'll take it. 20% attack speed is beautiful. I have to take that. I like how we look at like 3,000, 4,000 damage numbers. And then I say 500,000 HP is not a lot because we just one-shot him pretty much. Oh, big boom. Big boom. Are we close to the big... No, all of the enemies died. I want to see one big boom. I want to top the 200 million damage that we had. Okay, we have already 20 million damage. Dude, we almost have it. We almost have it. You have to explode. Please explode. If I have to keep walking like this, I will die. You need to go up. Okay, no enemies are around. No, it didn't explode. No. This is too risky. 50,000. Dude, record. Record number. Dex, keep it together. It's super late. You don't want to wake up your neighbors. Oh my god, we are going to the 60k. If we die and it doesn't explode and we don't get to see the DPS number, I'm fine dying as long as we see the boom. 60,000. Okay. This will be a new... But I didn't see anything. It just happened. Why did it happen? How much was that? That must have been a huge amount, right? I don't know if there were a lot of enemies around me. Wait, but it was up. Like, it was still full and then it just went whoop, and that was it. That's not cool. Okay. Right. You're not even maxed out. We increase our attack speed by another 10%. I believe this is like a multiplier. Every 20th attack, shoot twice. Do you understand how absurd that is with our insta-kill chance? And our attack speed? And I don't know if it counts per projectile that we shoot out, or an attack is really one attack. Okay, I'm dying. Where are HPs? I need HPs. Okay, we are also healing really fast for some reason. I have to be careful though that I don't mess this up. Are we doing it again? The last time we got to 65,000. If I can get there again, we may see the boom. I don't want to miss the boom. I just saw we did 18 million damage just by attacking the enemy. So do you understand how insane this could be? There's the boss somewhere. We exploded. Okay, well, it was wasted because of the level up. And that was it. Careful, the volcano is still spitting. We already have goo, so let's take it to 17%, but 3 homing goos. Oh, that's what happens there, right? That's how it worked. Yeah, we are shooting out a few of them. You barely notice it, but if you pay close attention to it, you see these yellow globs there. Currently, our crit chance is at 349%. Our critical strike damage is at 864%. Our damage is at 470%. So you're still at 1%. That is a little bit saddening. And the crit chance doesn't go up, but the crit damage still goes up. And honestly, I mean, the crit chance would be nice in general, but we don't need it. We have so much crit chance. That was a boss, by the way. Did you see that? The split second? No, we are still not doing that. I rather want to have that. We need 100,000 experience to level up. Is this the hard cap in this game? There's no way we've reached something like that. Like, this would be absurd. The moment we level up, we check out if it stays at 100k or if it goes up, but I don't think so. Because this would indicate that we are pretty much at the end of this entire game, like, where the developers already like, listen, this is like so much, this, like, no one will reach that, and if they reach it, it's just like, I don't know, do whatever you want to do. And this also means we wouldn't require more to level up anymore. We will just go for the implode. Let's get all of them. Idle Hand still has another one. We heavily reduce our damage, but do you remember how much we are shooting out? And it still triggers all of the other effects at a ridiculous amount of damage? Sure. If we now find a big boss, like, our chance to just one-shot him just catapulted through, well, barely changed, okay? It didn't change that much. But yeah. Wait, it's still at 100,000. For how long? Oh, talking about big bosses, by the way, what happens to them? Did we just hit 120% attack speed? I want out. Do you see how fast we attack now? My game is just lagging. There is kind of one little bit of, like, negative thing about this, which sounds hilarious given what we are doing. But I have a feeling this will be my last video on this game. Like, if you get to the end of the playlist and this video is your final video, it just peaked. There is nothing more how I could ever top this. Like, I have played this game for quite a bit. Like, I'm not saying hundreds of hours, but you know, I've done a fair share of runs, and I've never done anything that even got remotely close to this. So just for a reference, by the way, the highest level I've ever reached in this game... Oh, let's go for that one. The highest level I've ever reached in the game was 60. Now you may say, but like 73 is not that much higher, you know, in comparison to the 60. Hello? This is the highest possible experience requirement in the entire game. Now at that time the game didn't show you the stage, like how we see it right now that we're on stage 25, but the boss that spawned, Magmus, had 763,000 HP. Okay, I'm getting dangerously low. Oh, this is not good. What is happening? Dude, I'm losing HP left and right. I need to explode. I can't pick up the tree hugger. We got a tree hugger bonus there, as you can see. But if I take this, we just explode. Okay, you have to explode, mate. Dude, the volcano is killing me. No! You messed everything up. Wait, why? It keeps going. It just... exploded, but for no damage? Or what happened there? 1,000 needles? Sure, let's do it. Wait, but I still didn't see it. Did it actually shoot up? I don't think it did. How much HP do they have? 12 million. They have 12 million. The last boss that I fought in that video, in my most insane run in Goobies. Oh my god, you have to be kidding me. Had 763,000. Tree Whisperer. One more bullet. Let's do it. This sounds so horrible, but if you take a look at what happens to the enemies, it definitely isn't horrible. right? Because otherwise we wouldn't kill them. And I don't think it affects, like, the damage of our abilities. It only affects the damage of our first hit. Oh, there's a boss. And he's right next to me. I would love to go for the wildfire, but I don't really want to go for that. We'll just go for AoE. Right, I forgot that's a thing. That's what we do. That's how we roll. How many slashes do we have by now? 12 slashes. Yay, even more slashes. And yes, that was from the tree whisperer, so thank you a lot for that. So on this stage, I didn't collect any experience, except for the one that's being shot at me. So I just want to wait for the boss, and then we collect all of it at once, because I want to see just what happens if, like, the experience just stopped spawning, if we get 2 level ups, 3 level ups, whatever happens. Oh god. The thing is, okay. Hoover up the experience. Don't you hoover up the experience? 60% crit chance, you have to be kidding me. Yes? No? Okay. Well, that's bad. I will take you, and now we go... It wasn't even a level up. Sonic Howl will also take you now. It wasn't even a level up, though. Blobberang, sure, I'll take you. We'll take everything now. We have 51,000 stacks. Okay, final attempt. Final attempt for insanity. Final attempt for insanity. Blobby was defeated somewhere. I will try to avoid him. We'll go for even more chains, because why wouldn't we? 65,000. Another one. 69,000. 70,000. I have 2 HP left. I have 2 HP. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm legitimately about to die. Like, I can't dodge this. Whatever is happening right now, I can't dodge it. Okay, Ulla has been... We need to blast away. I need to blast away. I need to blast away right now that we don't waste it. No, I know what happens because we have more AoE, there are less enemies around. So it hits less enemies with the big boom. We have 43 million damage there. We have 100,000 stacks. Dude, if this goes up, if this explodes, this will be ginormous. Come on, come on, come on. 112,000, 112,000. This is the final chance. I'm about to die. I'm like literally go, 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 go. Just explode. I can't force it to explode. Horrible timing. I have 1 HP left. No! We actually got an artifact out of this. I don't even... What is that? Our highest DPS was 819 million. And here we see the highest damage number. So the slash actually did the most. No, it didn't. Oh, the recycle time did the most, followed by the wildfire, followed by this rated thingy chigamalik. And the rest is kind of like whatever, you know, it didn't really matter at all. But holy moly, that was insane. That random run got us almost into the top 10. That was not even a dedicated run. What? That's amazing. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.